Yoga for MS is yoga, and it's about using all the tools that yoga has to offer to help people with MS manage their symptoms very effectively. The program Yoga for MS that we offer at Taming the Walrus comes from a variety of sources. It comes from my own experience as a person living with MS for the last 15 years, and also from what I learned during my yoga teacher training, and also from the literature, from all the work done by other people such as Eric Small in Iyengar Yoga, or from the teams of You Can Do Yoga. So there is a lot of information about the benefits of yoga for people with MS, and we just drew all these influences and created a program that works very well for me and for other people. Yes and no. No, it's not different, because we are not creating new postures. We are not inventing asanas or breathing techniques or mudras. So we're using what yoga has to offer already. But it is different in the sense that we use the tools in specific sequences, taking into account the fact that the person has MS and taking into account the limitations of the person. So the practice at the end is adapted. It's very focused on the individual, on the person, depending on what symptoms the person with MS has, depending on the day, depending on loads of factors. We are going to adapt the sequences and use only postures, breathing, mudras that are adapted to these particular conditions right now. Well, I'm convinced that yoga can really help people manage their symptoms very efficiently. And that's what I've done for the last 12 years, and what other people have done as well. With yoga, you can manage or alleviate symptoms. So you don't necessarily cure the symptoms, but you make living with these symptoms easier. For instance, fatigue is a big problem for a lot of people with MS, but you can really make it much easier if you practice yoga. But you have to be very careful, because you need to practice yoga without warming up, heating up the body. But if you start with some restorative poses and then with some gentle warm-up, you can really alleviate the symptoms of fatigue. You can also improve balance quite tremendously. You can strengthen the body. You can also relieve stress. So there are loads of benefits from practicing yoga. Ideally, every day. But it doesn't mean that you have to do an hour every day. You can also just do 5 minutes breathing, and that would be great. Or 5 minutes breathing and 10 minutes warm-up. If you can do that every day, You'll notice the difference. And then you can slowly build up. And maybe after this basic warm-up, you can add some other sequences. But the key is to be regular, and also at the same time, not to challenge yourself too much. Respect your limitations, respect your energy levels. If you feel that some days you've got more energy, then you can do more. But as long as you can do some breathing every single day, you're doing yoga.